YouTube, Scott Off-Road. How you doing today? Well, we're going to do some drone flying today, but in the process of doing that, I wanted to show how to get authorization to fly. It's an area I've really struggled with the drone, and figured I'd just kind of walk you guys through what I'm doing, and then or what I figured out to do. And then also, when I'm struggling at doing that, kind of watch my own video and figure out how I did it in the past. It looks like it's going to be a little easier to do on the computer. I tried doing this earlier on the phone, and showing the video of the phone really just didn't work. But there is a mobile app for it on the phone. It's a free download. You just have to log into it. But I'm going to log into it on the computer, and we'll walk through it and see if we can't get this going. Okay, the name of the app is Kittyhawk. It's kittyhawk.io. I just did a Google search for it to get it on the computer. I was able to download it quite easily on the phone. But we're going to go in and do a flight here. Log in. I'm already logged into it. So what we're going to do is planning. Airspace. And here in Nebraska, I'm in Grand Island. Outside of this circle is go fly. You're okay to do it. Inside the circle, inside the green, yellow, red, orange, you need to have authorization to fly. So if I click out here, I want to fly right there, let's say. There are no advisories in the area. It's safe to fly. Be aware of live flights around you. So we can go fly. Tells you your current weather. I believe that's for the dot. 37 degrees, 21 mile an hour wind, 23 gusts, 10-mile visibility. Tells us everything we need to know. But let's say I don't want to fly in Grand Island. I want to fly in Hastings. And where I want to fly is right here. Now this is actually Brickyard Park. It's got a pretty neat little chimney there, right about there, and I want to have authorization to fly. There's my longitude, latitude. I got 3 warnings on it. The weather is still good, a little windy. Airspace. Permissible altitude for authorization, 0 feet. So it looks like not allowed to fly. Again, if we scan out, we are within the circle. And it looks like if we drew a circle around this red, we're inside the red zone, which is probably a no-fly zone. But Class E, E2, Mary Lanning Hospital. So there's a hospital, I believe it's right here, right in this area is the hospital. But let's see what happens if we try to get authorization. Click authorization, create your flight. Okay, got it. I'm going to shrink this down because I don't want to fly in that neighborhood. I want to fly right exactly in that park. And to be exact, I want to fly right around that chimney, but we'll do the entire park. How high? Oh, I'm guessing that chimney is 200, 220 feet. Let's do 300 to be safe. We could fly up to 400. Today's date, time. I just want to fly for 30 minutes. Lance notes, operations more than 30 days out. They can't do it. They can't do between twilight, between sunset and sunrise. Can't do more than 1 flight or a multi-drone flight, and you can't do more than 1 aircraft. So, okay. Pre-check eligibility. Failed. Class E airspace. Further coordination is only available for operations that are planned more than 48 hours from today. So, what that tells me, if I wanted to fly there, I could potentially ask to fly there 2 days from now. but I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with that because I really do want to fly that chimney. So, okay. Cancel. Can't fly. So let's go back up to where I know I can fly. We're in the airport. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Right here. Let's say I want to fly right here. Now again, I'm within that controlled airspace, but I'm in the green. So let's see what happens. 4 alerts. Permissible altitude for authorization 400 feet, whereas Hastings it was 0 feet. Class D airspace, Class E2 airspace, and again there's a hospital pretty close to us. Let's get authorization. I want to fly right in this little square right here. This, if not familiar with where I'm at, that's a detention cell, so it's no trees, no nothing. There's power lines on the exterior of it, trees on the exterior, but being a detention cell, it's wide open flying. Just a great little place to practice flying. So we're going to do October 11th, 30 minutes. Same authorizations, not more than 90 days in advance, not between civil twilight or beyond civil twilight. No simultaneous flights in the same area or multi-drone swarms, and no more than 1 registered aircraft. Pre-check eligibility. Oop, I need a height. Let's go. I only got 250 foot. There's nothing really there. Pre-check. I'm eligible for auto approval. So at this point, what I'm going to do is hit next. It gives me a privacy statement. It gives me terms of operations, and I have to read and click each one of these, and they are: operator is certified Part 107 remote pilot and will follow 107 rules and guidelines. Operator is responsible for operating in compliance with all temporary flight restrictions. Operator is responsible for operating in compliance with all notice to airmen. Operator is responsible for operating in compliance with all special use airspace. Altitude limits are absolute values above ground level, with which shall not be added to the height of any structures. So while I understand this in open airspace, if you come up to a antenna or a chimney, you can fly up to that, go directly above it, and then go 400 feet above that if you so chose to, but you're not able to do that with this area. Authorization does not constitute a waiver of state law or local ordinance. Each authorization corresponds to a single operator controlling at most 1 aircraft at a time, and contacting the ATC by phone or LAANC. Status information may result in the request being rejected. So you just read and click each one of them. And then once you get them all clicked, you hit agree and submit, and then you get an email saying you're good to go. And then you go fly. And that is it. All right. And here we go. Drone is off the ground. Beautiful day to fly here in Grand Island. This is footage I actually took from the other day when the wind wasn't blowing as bad. I did do a check on the phone app versus the computer authorizations. The phone does ask for if you're a hobbyist, and if so, you get authorization to fly under all 49 USG 44809 rules versus the 107 pilot rules. So that's what I've done in the past. I sent an email to Kittyhawk to find out what the difference is, but This is what I came up with. Have a great day. Well, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe, follow, put any comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. And have a blessed day.